I just keep praying till I know I be sinning. So before I died and my whole team winning. Drinking black headed, thanking God for the switches. And we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I'm just trying to get my bread right. So I tell them, hey, the dead fake niggas in my face. That's a motherfucking head. I just go and say my grades. If they cross me, I'ma eat it. Like it's just a competition every time I'm trying to beat them. Yeah, the shoes probably blue, but the t-shirt black. So the niggas full of lies. Baby, I just spit facts though. I just speak my mind on this bitch like yak. Don't turn around, let me hit the beat like that. Can't trust these niggas cause you know they might sell out. Can't trust these bitches cause you know they might bill out. Bury me with some switches in my old white Lincoln. Bury me with a fifth and a half a zip of stickers. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Yeah, I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping the nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching the nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping the nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be said before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Looking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just hope the Lord bless me. Cause I know it ain't promised. I did by myself, so I know these niggas wonder. Made a few mistakes, so sometimes I repent. Mad at the world, so sometimes I just vent. Steady chasing all my dreams, trying to ball like Michael. Stuck up in this hood like a damn white cycle. Cops pull me over, I just hope it's a test. Cause cops killing niggas, I just hope I ain't next. Look, a lot of niggas pussy and you know I'm gon' smell. My brother told me don't hustle, cause you know they gon' tell it. Riding through this motherfucker clean like the priest. Strapped in this motherfucker like the police. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Yeah, I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping me, nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching the nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping a nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be said before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Looking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. 24/7 like a motherfucking clock. Yeah, put it on the fam, I ain't never finna fake it. Whole team on my back, bitch, I bet we finna make it. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movement. Life like a scene out of motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Life like a scene out of motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Life like a scene out of motherfucking movie. Same judge, baby, this my new shit. Yeah, I'm back up on my feet like my new kids. Yeah, these niggas don't do shit. So I'm hollering, fuck y'all, it's the blueprint. I ain't made it out yet, so I'm trying to get my pay right. Running through the night, all the way back to daylight. Just said 100 years, nigga free looking. Shout to the real gangsta, RP talking. Yeah, you know a nigga winning, told her I ain't no princess, so you know a nigga sinning. Never changed on a nigga, but I fell back. Never lied on the track, nigga, straight facts. I'm just trying to make a million. You ain't grinding with me, give a fuck with how you feeling. Tell them niggas don't call, that's the bread right. Told short I don't call, that's the end right. We need it, baby. Got my own gun, I don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, I don't need it, baby. Got my own gun, I don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Look, niggas hating, but I just tell them thanks, though. No bullshit, baby, just bankroll. Rule number 6, never let a nigga play me. Told her we the bad boys, no Chuck Daily. Maybe I can tough them from around and get touched. I got 2 sons, I can die tomorrow, don't give a fuck. I wake up and thank God that my mama still living. I lost Jeff, I just smoke a lot of blunts to deal with it. Took my losses I just take they on the spot. Told them niggas when I'm dead, that's the only way I stop. Told them niggas they gon' have to take me out just like God. Told them motherfucking niggas they gonna have to take me out, nigga, like they did Pop. Make sure y'all hit the like button coming in. And welcome, man. You know, I hope everybody had a productive, what up, Miss Janet? Productive ass day at your job for us there. Hope you niggas did y'all job today and didn't get fired. Or if y'all niggas was off today, hope you didn't get fired on your day off. You know what I'm saying? Hope you did something constructive today. But yeah, make sure you hit the like button coming in. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do so. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everything that I say on this page is alleged and for educational and entertainment purposes only. Fair use is in effect. And yeah, we do have nothing but opinions and all that shit, man. Opinions and factuals and hearsay, she say, all that good stuff and above. But yeah. So hey, you see the background, man. I got this here for a reason, man. I always got my clock behind me, and I always got Dolph looking over my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's not it's not a fake picture. That's the actual mural that they painted in Dolph Land. You dig? Dead in the motherfucking hood. I ain't gonna lie, that was some crazy shit, man. I went over there and took that picture. That was some crazy shit, man. Was sitting around there, man, and just soaking up everything, man. Just saying, man, just thankful to be blessed. Thankful to be in position, you know what I'm saying, where you ain't in the slums like that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get to it. Now, Kewon, as we know, make sure y'all hit the like button coming in though. Kewon, as we know, he's been very active on social media. He's been very active on social media. And I think it's got to a point now to where since everybody else, telling, I figured he's saying, well, fuck it, I might well, go into overdrive. He ain't just saying the names and stuff, directly, but indirectly, if you know what he's talking about. And him and his partner, Mr. Lawton, man, they had that last live where they was, allegedly clearing the air, and he has been, Kewon that is, he has been very, 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 very firm on looking into saying that we're looking the wrong place, that we need to be focused directly on Mo threes in a circle. Now, I always been focused on Mo threes in a circle. I have definitely been on Mo threes in a circle, man, and it's gonna be that way. And you have people that come and they believe different and want to change narratives, but not over here. We gonna stick to what we know and what we believe, and go off the facts and go off of the things that we have seen and heard out the horse's ear, mouth, into our ears. But let me share my page here. Let me pull this up. He was asked questions, and I think at that time when he went into detail about the inner circle, this was when brother Duke Farrow was talking to him. And I'm gonna tell you, I think it fucked Duke up for a minute, because he was like, damn,
You know, he was on some shit where, you know, he was on some shit where, you know, he was saying like, damn, this nigga, you know, he really came out and really said what he said. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pulling it up now so I can share my screen with y'all, and we're gonna go back um over what he was saying here. Make sure you hit the like button coming in. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that. All right, so here we go. Let me share my screen here. Like I say, man, I hope y'all had a good old wonderful work day, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go on Mr. Lawton page, right? And we got like I say, brother Duke Farrow up here, and he's talking to Kewon. And you know, like I say, a motherfucker is telling it. If you on social media and you talking about an open murder case, yeah, your bitch ass telling, you know, in so many words, you fucking telling, nigga. I mean, that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What else, Scar? And yeah. Yeah, you on social media, you tell him. Let's see, can we find this right quick? Hold on. Let's go right here.
Dealing with Lawson, he asked me to do an interview for Mr. Nike. Right. He was like, hey, dealing with Lawson, he asked me, I know Mr. Nike. I don't know him. I did.
What Nike do?
He can get, then try to go run.
No, I seen it. That's why when I was questioning him about, like, bro, you remixing these interviews, my nigga, and you really putting 10 on 2, like you right. Tripping at it, man.
You know what I'm saying? I like you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I was like, and like it did, he started just going forward with it. He started trying to run plays on everybody. He run play, trying to act like he don't be running these plays on his partners and shit like that. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna back the fuck up. And I'm not gonna speak on your name. I ain't even gonna, nigga, just you stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here, my nigga, because like everybody already think that we playing and we lying on this internet with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like I be telling people, nigga, all you gotta do is go back and look at my motherfucking catalog, my history. You already see what I'm about, my nigga. So
okay, like, hold on. Let me do this since he's still waiting on the.
So at this moment here, this is where it gets nasty right here. And I have been saying this shit from day one. And even if it doesn't even come out in the trial, I'm still gonna feel this way, man, because I know any other time that they didn't try to hit 3, you know, them niggas, they've been unsuccessful at it. They've been unsuccessful at you know, succeeding with the mission. There's always some hiccups there, in you know, or you know, there's always a problem with them, or you know, fuck around and you know, shit, they in the hospital with their leg hurting and shit. You dig what I'm saying? But right here is where it gets nasty at. Let's go.
On the phone. Okay, so when you brought out the inner circle, Kewon, why was you so adamant about that? Why did you even say that?
Because, bro, it's always the inner circle, bro. The inner circle always be the one that gets you knocked off, bro.
But you're a part of that inner circle. You're a part of that inner circle because y'all had time.
I ain't part of no inner circle on that side, bro. I ain't part of no inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I just know people. So I can't help who I know. Can't help who I know now. Can't help who I know. But I ain't in no circle, nigga. I'm Benzo Bling. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the people I fuck with. Other than that, man, ain't nobody's got nothing to do with me.
So, I say he goes into what up? Hey, you see what I done threw your way, huh? You see what I done threw your way, huh? Yeah. You got your wrencher. Yeah. That's what's up. Congratulations. Getting that, no doubt. Everybody don't get that over here. You did. Like I say, we growing and we trying to make some moves ourselves. We trying to make our own movements. You know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody else. We trying to make our own fucking movements over here. But anyway, like I said, congratulations on your wrench. But Kewon, he says, yeah, he like shit. It's always the inner circle that get you knocked off. And that goes in anything, shit. If the motherfucking husband come up missing, who the first person enters? The wife. Motherfucking wife come up missing, who the first person enters? Husband. Motherfucking best friend come up, you know what I'm saying, missing. Y'all that went out and party. Who the motherfucker look at? Motherfucking partner. But let's continue. Let's continue. Now it gets real sticky right here.
So like give me one good reason where I can sit back and say, okay, this nigga's right about the inner circle, because they saying that Sean G shot Hector and some more stuff and he met up with this and this and that. Like they throwing Sean G in the mixture. Like
I'm gonna show you some shit, bro. And it's crazy. I'm gonna show you some shit. And I ain't saying it. I'm not. Listen, this is allegedly. I ain't saying it's true. I'm not saying it's right. But you gotta look at stuff. All right, boom. Prime example. I don't use you as a person, do Pharaoh. So say you my artist.
Yeah.
Boom. I get you signed. Boom. I see they got all this in the contract. Life insurance. All this. Boom. So you gotta think. Do you get more money for a nigga alive or dead?
We know since.
Do you get more money alive? Oh, I know you can hear me. I'm asking you, can you hear Kewon? Oh, I know you can hear me loud and clear. I'm asking you, could you hear Kewon? What's up, though, Queen? That's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking y'all. I know you can hear me, but can you hear what that nigga was talking about? But let's go back for the niggas that don't really understand.
Now, can't help who I know.
You know what I'm saying? And like I be telling people, nigga, are you?
Why was you so adamant about that? Why did you even say that?
Because, bro, it's always the inner circle, bro. The inner circle always be the one that gets you knocked off, bro.
But you're a part of that inner circle. You're a part of that inner circle because y'all had time.
I ain't part of no inner circle on that side, bro. I ain't part of no inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I just know people.
So
I can't help who I know. Can't help who I know now. Can't help who I know. But I ain't in no circle, nigga. I'm Benzo Bling. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the people I fuck with. Other than that, man, ain't no bees got nothing to do with me.
So like give me one good reason where I can sit back and say, okay, this nigga's right about the inner circle, because they saying that Sean G shot Hector and some more stuff and he met up with this and this and that. Like they throwing Sean G in the mixture. Like
I'm gonna show you some shit, bro. And it's crazy. I'm gonna show you some shit. And I ain't saying it. I'm not. Listen, this is allegedly. I ain't saying it's true. I'm not saying it's right. But you gotta look at stuff. All right, boom. Prime example. I don't use you as a person, do Pharaoh. So say you my artist.
Yeah.
Boom. I get you signed. Boom. I see they got all this in the contract. Life insurance. All this. Boom. So you gotta think. Do you get more money for a nigga alive or dead?
We know since Empire came out, they've been knocking niggas off since
Okay, now hold on. Now, let me swerve off that. Let me swerve off that road. Let me go to another road.
I'm being told this is Limo Emo from
Kewon Kewon is pretty much saying that when you talk about the inner circle,
don't you think it's crazy? You know what I'm saying? I ain't. It's allegedly now. I'm just speaking allegedly, hypothetically. How do
hypothetically,
you end up with all this man music? How do you end up with a phone that was his? The police supposed to have this shit. Is it right or wrong, true or false?
That's right. You right.
But I'm crazy though. What CB said I'm slow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just know out of all this street shit go on in the world, 95% of the time, I'm gonna say 75% of the time, it be your own people get you killed or set up or snitch on you.
Okay. Let me quickly ask you this.
All right, enough of airtime with Duke there, but if you go back and look at, like I said, this is why I was looking at that inner circle as well, and see now there's shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? Where what up, Queen? I was saying where you got Big B, which was brought in by Soul Player, right? Soul Player did an interview with him and shit, brought him onto the platform. And I know a lot of big B's in the hood. I'm pretty sure y'all do too. I'm pretty sure y'all know a lot of big B's in the hood, you know. The nigga that ain't gonna go too far. Nigga that gonna stay right in their little, their little areas, their little surroundings. Been in the streets for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, but he would rather at his age, have all them young niggas hang around his shop, making it hot. Have all them young niggas around his shop, like that shit cool. Want to be branding shit, just want to still be down. All that shit, We know a lot of big B's like that. I can name a few of them out of my neighborhood. But the mere fact that allegedly that these niggas was always at the same shop, kicking it, hanging out, parlaying and how can I say this here? See, you don't have to, and I done said this before, you don't have to directly tell somebody something out your mouth and it doesn't get back to who it needs to get to. You can indirectly say something to somebody and it gets back to the people that it don't need to get to, but it does get to them, right? Kind of like, and this is honest to God truth, because I go every week, man. I seen it with my own eyes. I done heard it with my own fucking ears. Niggas are worse than women. Niggas are worse than women when it comes to gossiping in a fucking barbershop. Motherfuckers gossip in the beauty salons, nail shops. But in the hood barbershop, all the niggas hanging out there, niggas talking about these other niggas over here, talking about the whole shit that they fucking doing, or, oh man, hey man, you know what I heard, man? Man, I heard, man, shit, man, man, matter of fact, I seen what's the name at the store yesterday, man. He told me they were back in town. I mean, anything could have happened. But it ain't how things go there because they already knew Mo 3 was back in town because the fucking movie, you know, that scene that he had to film, that fucking scene that was supposed to be all about Mo 3 and he was going out guns a-blazing and all that type of shit. So they didn't need, you know, too much word of mouth because they already knew he was back. They already knew what time it was on it. But just the mere fact that when you say the inner circle, and we all know, we done heard it in Mo 3 songs. He talks about Big B. He talks about Big B. And we have heard Trap come and say, shit, nigga, shit, that nigga ain't your motherfucking daddy, nigga. Shit, that nigga, man, shit, I got that shit on lock any motherfucking way. But just the fact that you know this young bull out here, this young man look at you as a mentor or somebody he respects or a father figure, and you got all these niggas that he into it with hang around your motherfucking shop. But you talking about cold blooded, you talking about man backstabbed. That ain't cool at all, man. See them big B's that was in the hood, you know, that's in our hood that we grew up with and know about. They in it to get what they can. It don't matter who the fuck it come from. Say that shit loud. You right about that shit. Then ban 3 from coming. 3 talking about 3 was messing up his money. Well, it wasn't the fact that 3 was messing up his money. Allegedly, from what I hear, is that if you keep fucking with this nigga and have this nigga come around here, then, you know, I'm gonna cut that supply off. We know these niggas can't cut no motherfucking hair. We know these niggas. Man, these niggas nowadays, man, you listen. How can I say it? It's very surprising if you was to run into a motherfucking barber that can really cut. And to be honest, these women out here running circles around these niggas that's cutting hair. Because niggas can't cut hair. So what they do, they sell weed all motherfucking day in the barbershop. Allegedly. That's what they do. I know around where I come from, that's what them no cutting ass niggas do. Motherfucker can't even put a check mark in the little kid head and shit. They in that bitch, man, have niggas come through, you know what I'm saying, buy a dime bag or 3-5 some shit. Let's just keep it real, man. We know what goes on in hood fucking barbershops. If you grew up in the neighborhood where I grew up from, we know what goes on in these motherfucking barbershops. Queen, I mean, I'm just calling it for what it is. Because we already know these motherfuckers can't cut. You walk up in the barbershop, that bitch smell like a whole motherfucking greenhouse. Nigga ain't got nobody in the motherfucking stove, but there's a whole in the chairs. I mean, nigga ain't got nobody in the chairs, but there's a whole bunch of motherfucking niggas up in there. Come on, man. We already know what time it is. But all that shit though, man, you know, what Trap said he say? Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, Queen, lying and shit be all fucking crooked and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the bitch fucking high as hell. He can't see fucking up the nigga line. So then what the young niggas do, since they can't fucking cut work a fuck, they go get the hair, the fucking enhancements and shit and put on there so they can look color in the motherfucking line that they done fucked up. Man, come on, man. That's it. That's I ain't heard that in a long time. Motherfucker around there getting plugs and shit. For real though. Motherfucker got a big ass plug in they motherfucker. I ain't heard that shit in a minute. Nigga, who put that plug in your head, nigga? Real talk. Real talk. Motherfucker around there with plugs and shit. But no, man, you know, I'm gonna tell you something though. Even though I feel that what this niggas, I don't even know what the fuck that even mean. I don't even know what the fuck that even mean. But yeah, I tell you, man, for Kewon to come out and say that, you know, that you know, all that shit started, you know, from the inner circle and all that type of shit. Nigga, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. I don't read emojis and all that shit, nigga. But you know, to have the fact that you had them niggas around and know that you know, if this supposed to be somebody that you know look up to you. Oh no, hell no. No. But I'm there though. Put it that way. I'm not from there, but I'm there. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not from there, but I'm there. Salute to St. Jude down there too, man. Salute to all the men and women that work at St. Jude saving them kids up there. You did? For sure. But yeah, man, where was I? My fault, bro. No, he cool. He seen the Dolph mural in the back. But hey, yeah, I went over there, man, you know, and had a decent time over there. You know, one no bullshit niggas didn't fuck with me. Only thing I smelled over there was some good fucking bread. You know what I'm saying? I never even understood that either, man. You know, Castelia sit right there in the fucking jungle, but you got Sara Lee motherfucking bread sit right across the street from the goddamn projects. That shit crazy. I bet you them niggas' stomach stay growling like a motherfucker over there. Real talk. You say, bro, real talk. Respect. I can dig it. Yeah, but the Kellogg's that sit right there. Hell yeah. Motherfucker grind up like, God damn, that shit smell good. Motherfucker shit have nigga hungry than a motherfucker over there. Real talk. But that's funny that shit sit right there, you know, and it's right there by the fucking, you know, projects and shit. Crazy shit, man. Low property value over there, so Kellogg's ain't paying no money on property taxes over there. They making a killing. See, you know, but sure, I appreciate it, man. That's how these motherfuckers do too, man. These dirty motherfuckers, bro. They fucked around and, you know, they make money off our struggles no matter what it is through this shit with Mo3, through the shit over there, like I'm talking about with Kellogg's over there in the neighborhood and shit, know the property value low over there, so they ain't got to pay no high ass property taxes and shit like if they were somewhere in an industrial part of Memphis, like close to downtown or whatever. I agree to disagree though. I agree to disagree. But I understand where you're going with that though. So yeah, man. So for Kewon, let me get back on track. So for Kewon to have said that, and then you got allegedly, people think that Sean G, and Rain, got some things going on that they don't want the world to know about. I don't. It's kind of surprising to hear that Sean G didn't know that all them niggas hung out over there at Big B shop. Kind of surprising, which I don't. I'm pretty sure he knew that. Salute. I'm pretty sure that he knew that. But if you hear all the 3 ops, even from Kewon to Trap Boy, all of them been saying, man, check the inner circle. Matter of fact, you might want to ask Rain about that shit. He can tell you. He can tell you. And if you look at all, like out of all the shit that's went down, right? I want y'all to think about this here, like Kewon was saying. I want y'all to think about this here. If he wasn't on no paperwork, right? Then Mo3 passes away. How do you get rewarded for everything and you wasn't even on no damn paperwork? Even though I know he got put on paperwork, but if you look at it now, he has had the most to gain out of all this shit that's went down. He has had the most to gain out of everything that's went down. I don't know. I don't know what to or how to expect people to understand that it's always been about following the money. It don't matter what case it is. You follow the money, you're gonna find out a lot of things that you might want to find out about a situation if you just follow the money. Y'all know something else that's been very interesting to me and really it picks at my brain. Now Mo3 got 3 baby mamas, right? He got 3 baby mamas allegedly. I hear it's really 2, but on paper it's 3. Why ain't them other 2 young ladies coming out on social media talking and making comments, saying this, saying that? But only one of them is. What up, Ace? But only one. Why is she talking and the other baby mamas ain't talking. That don't seem strange to nobody. Now, word that I'm hearing is that from somebody else is that they believe that the baby mama, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of shit to say so and do about what's going on. Say she got a lot of shit to say about this and about that, what's going on. But I do believe Mama Nicole, though, she said, Rainwater, your day is a coming. This woman ain't never said that and put that shit right on motherfucking social media. Your day is a coming. Once I started talking about this shit and started thinking about just the whole play and the aftermath and shit, man, you know how fucked up it is to know that if a nigga had something to do with my father being, you got that Ace. It's fucked up to know that, like, if you been fucking with this man kids while he passed on, or you close or around, you know what I'm saying, and disrespecting this man's mother and just whatever. That's some sick shit, man. That is some sick shit. That's why the finger is getting pointed at the inner circle, or certain people that was close to Mo3, because all the snake ass shit that was going on. Have anybody seen Mo3's manager? Have anybody seen him lately on social media? Have y'all seen him lately? I haven't seen it. Maybe I must be looking in the wrong place, or it just ain't came across my desk. But I haven't seen him like really like live talking about things and coming out saying things, being funny, laughing about things, or saying, yeah, go look at the video. The video of him stretched out, right there. You'll see the phone right there, that type of shit. It's fucking blasphemy, man. It's like, man, even Mo3 Ops, not, I think the boy name is T Mac. I think that's his name. He out of Fort Worth. He's even shot at, Mo3's old ex-manager and have noted and said and put out there that, that he didn't even like Mo3. Couldn't stand Mo3. Even talked about check you in a circle. Don't y'all find it funny that 5 years later, you still had Mr. E coming out making videos because they thought that trial was going to, be coming up next month? He just come out the blue and do a sit down with another blogger right out the blue. He should be, irrelevant as fuck, but he made sure he came out to say what he thought needed to be said. For what? You already said what you need to be said. When the last time y'all seen the sisters online? Everybody fucking quiet. I wouldn't be surprised them niggas in jail right now. Devin, Bodego, all the motherfuckers up in there. They done told on them girls, but the problem is that they already, well, not the girls, but the young lady, but probably already got full immunity, behind what she supposed to be testifying about any fucking way. So you can hear a rat piss on cotton, huh? Real talk. You ain't heard now. You ain't seen these motherfuckers. You nothing. Nothing. Hey, T Slate. And speaking of that, when you talk about the informants is the motherfuckers that's the niggas that's in their motherfucking little circle. They look click. Soon as the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I guess once this internet shit start, booming and kicking off, I guess motherfuckers like, fuck it, I might well go and tell. The first motherfucker that tell get the deal. They get some type of immunity. Oh yeah, by the way, did y'all send Yellow Bees and condolences? Did y'all send any condolences to, for his mother passing? I'm just curious. You had bloggers and motherfuckers that say they 4'3", up here sending flowers and shit and wishing condolences and shit. But what about Mo3's mother? And like I say, and then when you talking about the informant, I mean, what could they possibly talk about? The drugs they were running? Like when Yellow was getting pulled over and they was finding the bottles, they thought they would sleep by having what they had in there, baby oil or some shit, playing with the police. Remember when they pulled Yellow over? Then we seen them same bottles all in the motherfucking videos and this and that there. We know where that shit was coming from. Like I said, they've been telling on themselves through them videos and all that type of shit, But I don't honestly know where the case gonna turn, what's gonna happen. I think with all the gigabytes that they have, that they say they have of evidence and recordings, I think it'd be best if they attorneys told them they might well try to just take a plea deal. Because they're not getting up out of this shit. Who you think the informant is? Who y'all think the informant is? I heard that too. I'm gonna tell you, 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure, it's probably one of their little chicks or something. But it didn't even matter about no informant. Shit, Bodega already been telling. We know Devin been telling. Devin and PC. So we already know what he doing. So it don't matter about no informant or informants or anybody who they say telling. So they got the fucking baby daddy telling. Which he done probably told enough where he'll be able to come home and see his kids, in the next, 10 to 15. Just saying. Maybe that could have been the deal allegedly between him and his baby mama if he got caught. But hey, on a serious tip though, with me playing that little clip or Kewon talking about, check the inner circle, do y'all really believe that's Kewon on that interstate running behind, catching up with Mo 3? Do y'all believe that's Kewon? The police said they got Kewon on phone now. Is it possible that was done purposely? Is that is that on the table? Could that have been done purposely to have them take their phones so it can look like they were, the ones on the interstate? Kewon say he don't have no tattoo on his neck. Where that shit come from? Can anybody tell me where that come from? The tattoo on the neck deal. Where that come from? Who came up with that narrative? Because every video I done seen of the guy that come jump out of the motherfucking Camaro, you can't tell somebody got a tattoo or something on their fucking neck. The news will put something out there like that saying. I just think that's kind of strange myself that all this shit got him tied to being there, got him tied to being at outside of them apartments and this and that. Then he hollered about he don't have a tattoo on his neck. How do we see a tattoo on somebody's fucking neck, in a blurry video? Remember, we didn't get no clear image or no video until the police dropped that shit, the prosecutors. And I don't know for sure. Sin. Let me ask you this here: where did that actual video come from? Say bloggers came up with that narrative and Kewon ran with it. Exactly. Where did that video come from, y'all? Seriously. The one showing Mo 3 getting out the car, walking to the other side, all that good stuff. I know people say the fucking the box, whatever, the 18-wheeler, but were we really supposed to like have that? I thought those interstates got cameras on them. You would think Interstate 35 would have cameras up and down that motherfucking highway. No, I don't know if Kewon had a fucking Camaro, but I know he took a picture in front of Camaro with the man chick. I know Trap Boy partner Robert Gomez, him and Trap took a picture in front of a Camaro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. They thought this shit through. They thought all this shit through. And then ain't nobody. Where's Amani Rose? Ain't she the one that came out and said that she made the fake license tags and shit for them cars and all that? Ain't nobody even heard shit from about or from Amani Rose. And we heard her and Bushy talking major shit about 3. But ain't nobody heard shit, you know what I'm saying, from them or about them either. Now I do agree with that shit. I do agree with that. You can't trust no Dallas content creators. Well, I like I say, the movie has been the plot. I mean, y'all seen I had Trig on it yesterday. Trig seemed to think that, you know, I'm crazy, you know, to you know, I think I'm talking, you know, outside of my neck, talking about that motherfucking movie. But it just didn't make sense to me that they would call this man and make him come out his way to do a fucking minute, you know, a minute worth of filming or whatever, you know, just a minute in the film, come all the way back from out of town just to do a fucking movie. Motherfuckers think I'm crazy that when this shit first happened, I kept talking about the traffic that was on 35. I told y'all I used to drive that motherfucker every day. I drove that motherfucker every day to work. And that bitch stayed packed. All of a sudden, you know, 11:11, ain't nobody on the fucking interstate. Everybody posting 11:11 on their social medias. I mean, I seen the shit where old girl Ebony was posting all that shit on her shit to my send me your motherfucking cash out. I seen all that shit, man. But nobody is indicted or they haven't, you know, subpoenaed anybody to come in and be testified or even include them in the murder or the planning of Mo 3's death. That's why I think Mr. E was all live up on here the other day, well, a week or two ago, you know, trying to put back in everybody's head, you know, that he didn't have nothing to do with Mo 3. But according to when I, you know, like I said, I fuck with Miss Lowdown. But according to her, you know, allegedly they do they are looking into, you know, why the fucking what you call that, the credits have been changed on the movie, that people names have disappeared on the movie. Who does that shit? You know, when you producing something or you putting out a record or whatever it may be, you want the world to know you had something to do with this shit. Now all of a sudden, you motherfuckers take y'all name off the goddamn credits of the movie. So some of the names when one since he pulled up the paperwork, some of the names were no show. Yeah, they took them off. You had Baby, you had the radio disc jockey man on that Baby. His name was on there as a producer. His shit gone. Mo 3 manager name gone. So what that's telling y'all then? That there was a play ran on that fucking movie. A lot of motherfuckers got paid. That's how I'm taking it. I don't know how y'all taking it, but that's how I'm taking it. I mean, we can't sit up here and neglect the fact that these people been playing in our face for 5 years, you know, just like they did with Dog. But what I'm thinking is, though, when the police talking about they got all this evidence showing and they can prove this and prove that, they gonna tie all them niggas in with them fucking tattoos. All of them got the gang tattoos. That's why he was talking about he wanted to show the courts the fucking pictures of Kewon tattoos to show that all of them, you know, connected some way, somehow. Y'all remember how they did Straight Drop? Y'all remember when they showed Straight Drop every move that he made? You know, when you go to Walmart, they got them the police license plate reader things that sit right there in the lot. They just don't read license plate. From what I understand, they can see around that perimeter. They can see around the city. I don't know if how many miles or the radius or the you know, I don't know how far it goes or, you know, what they can see, but yeah, that's what those things are. When you drive in the parking lot at the Walmarts and you see that little blue light blinking on that little police thing right there, that's what it's doing. It's recording. So I'm pretty sure that they gonna have all that shit up on there. You know what's crazy? They might even have the fucking evidence or video of them all together where they met at. Maybe show them at that barbershop. I'm just saying, that thing can reach pretty far, and then there's a couple of them around the city. I think that's what they got. I think that's what they gonna show. Their movements before and after the hit on Mo 3 on that interstate. But I know, man, 5 years, it's been a long time. I know the family and shit, man. I know they stressing out. I know they tired of this shit, that everything getting pushed back. Gotta be stressful. It's stressful to the fans, you know what I'm saying? They want to see, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna go down, you know, with this shit, man, just how the city of Dallas been playing, you know, with this case. But before I get up out of here, I just want to tell y'all one thing, though. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Like I say, it ain't too much that we can, you know, keep covering. But I did want to, you know, bring to y'all and just show y'all that Kewon indirectly, just like I said, Mo 3 manager used to do, was indirectly say things or show things. Maybe, just maybe that's what the police got, is that inner circle. Just maybe. Let me share this here right quick. I'm gonna go back here one more time, play this before I get up out of here. I just thought with him saying this, man, this was very it's crucial, man. Very crucial.
Cause like everybody already think that we playing and we lying.
Now, can't help who I know. But I ain't in no circle, nigga. I'm Benzo Bling. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the people I fuck with. Other than that, man, ain't no bees got nothing to do with me.
So like give me one good reason where I can sit back and say, okay, this nigga's right about the inner circle, because they saying that Sean G shot Hector and some more stuff and he met up with this and this and that. Like they throwing Sean G in the mixture. Like
I'm gonna show you some shit, bro. And it's crazy. I'm gonna show you some shit. And I ain't saying that. I'm not. Listen, this is allegedly. I ain't saying it's true. I'm not saying it's right. But you gotta look at stuff. All right, boom. Prime example. I'm gonna use you as a person, do Pharaoh. So say you my artist.
Yeah.
Boom. I get you signed. Boom. I see they got all this in the contract. Life insurance. All this. Boom. So you gotta think. Do you get more money for a nigga alive or dead?
We know since Empire came out, they've been knocking niggas off since
Okay, now hold on. Now, let me swerve off that. Let me swerve off that road. Let me go to another road. Don't you think it's crazy? You know what I'm saying? I ain't. It's allegedly now. I'm just speaking allegedly, hypothetically. How do you end up with all this man music? How do you end up with a phone that was his? The police supposed to have this shit. Is it right or wrong, true or false?
I hate to say it. Well, saying he's saying the things that people want to know. How the fuck did he get that phone? Remember, they had to go fight for the other music, remember? The shit that was just put out. They had to fight for that. So all this shit that like the alleged new album that supposed to be dropping and this and that, which I don't think is gonna ever drop because I don't think he got enough. I don't think he got enough. That's why it's the tension right now between the new Dallas, artists and all that, because I need y'all to get on this fucking album. Yeah, I remember that. Exactly. Yeah, that. But you know what though? Kewon, let me tell you something about Kewon. Kewon know he finna lay down, right? And I done said this before. He knows he's about to lay down. But the thing with Kewon is, in the state of Texas, you can die by the electric chair or fucking lethal injection. So he trying to get that shit thrown out so he can just live his days out in prison. You see what I'm saying? He'd rather, die old and gray in that motherfucker instead of get hit by a lethal injection or that motherfucking electric chair. But that nigga is some type of stupid to be talking about, his case, on social media. You gotta be some type of stupid. And maybe on some type of stupid too, though, man. Maybe on some type of stupid too. I think on some type of stupid because I know damn well that I can't believe the shit that these young niggas do now. They don't have no shame in their game. They don't have none. They don't have no shame in their game. They come out and say whatever, do whatever, and it is what it is. Yeah, they out of here. And with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here too. I need y'all to hit that like button on the way out and make sure that y'all if you can, and be gracious enough to either hit that super chat or throw a cash app out there too. And I appreciate y'all, man, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
They don't give a fuck what them niggas say. They gotta keep up, nigga. Gotta deal with this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas recognize real niggas. Sucker niggas, you gotta step aside, nigga. We let you, nigga. Let's go. Hey, niggas hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Still out of the east side, nigga, live it up. I'ma throw it up. I'ma shine in the club like it's game time. I'm the king, ain't no talking for the top spot. You niggas tired running out like a shot clock. Got the bitches all on me like a hot spot. And I fire nigga up like a shot pot. Turn up in there, bitch, I know I got perk. Smoking big blunts, yeah, you know this shit perk. Ay, middle finger to them niggas when it came up. Get your change up, then them niggas change up. Baby, say no surprise, niggas been fake. I guess I can't lie, them niggas been hating. Ay, niggas acting five, make a nigga clutch something. Real niggas stay quiet when they touch something. I remember times where a nigga couldn't get it. I'm just trying to shine for them niggas in my city. Ay, get me dressing all black like an inner tube. Trying to get back on my feet like some tennis shoes. Ain't no love here, so you know how we live. Baby need milk, so you know how we get it. Ay, niggas say they got love, turn around and it's gone. Nigga one false move, nigga play like a song. Trying to hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. Them niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. But my niggas, I know they gon' step. This for Big Chop, cause I know he gon' help. If a nigga touch me, then he getting touched. He told baby, you ain't loyal, then he getting cut. Been through so much now, I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from them Wilshire apartments. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. This is for the ones that believe in me. Call Slim, cause I know he gon' squeeze with me. Made a lot of bad decisions, that's who'll be with me. Call Mr. Perkins, cause he getting cheese with me. Been through so much now, I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from them Wilshire apartments. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. Huh? Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it the quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. Them niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. Huh?